Welcome to Asian Anifacts, the channel about Chinese, Korean and Taiwanese actors and actresses. Today I will show you the lists of dramas of Ady An Part 14. Royal Sister returns. 2017. Cast: Ady An, Zhu Long, Ho Jingjian, Wu Jian'ai, Maggie Huang, Gui Yan. She played Ady An, the daughter of the owner of the EMT International Financial Center Group. However, when she was a child her biological parents died in a car accident, and she was raised by her uncle who she unknowingly acknowledges as her father. After years of living abroad, Ady An returns to China at her father's command, but after knowing that her father wants her to marry the eldest son of Lonka Group, she tried to escape from it. After failing to escape her bodyguards many times who was monitoring her every move, she saw a window cleaner in the high-end hotel that she was staying, so she paid the window cleaner to allow her to use the rope-suspended platforms that he was using to clean the window. When Ady An was near the ground she accidentally fell to passing He Kaisen, who was about to go to his car after he intentionally angered his blind date, who was arranged by his mother. He Kaisen is the second son the Lonka Group, a psychological counselor who despite being born in a rich family he cherishes money and has his own set of value about money, and often hide his illustrious family background in front of others. Ady An was nearly caught by her bodyguards, but she asked He Kaisen to cover her and successfully escaped her bodyguards and rode He Kaisen's car. Ady An went into the previous house of her ex-boyfriend as she wants to know the reason. He suddenly left her alone abroad. But he no longer lives there and the taxi driver that she hired asked her to pay. However, Ady An lost her wallet on the car of He Kaisen, but when the taxi driver threatened to call the police, she suddenly remembered the apartment building of He Kaisen, so she persuaded the taxi driver to drive her to the location of He Kaisen's apartment. Ady An was stopped by the guard on entering the apartment building of He Kaisen as she had no ID to show him. Ady An waited for He Kaisen to go home and saw a group of old lady dancing in the park, so she joyfully joined, but then she saw her bodyguard and tried to run away from them who were able to know her location because of the tracking device that was in her phone, which made her throw her phone and run away again from her bodyguard. Ady An saw that her bodyguards left the premises of He Kaisen's apartment and she accidentally heard that one of the old ladies that was dancing needed to go to her hometown and in need of someone to replace her as a housekeeper. Ady An approached the old lady and she was able to convince her to let her work as a housekeeper as she needed a place to live. Alone in the house Ady An took a bath in the jacuzzi while drinking a wine, but when she heard someone was coming, she immediately covered herself with towel and hide at the back of the bathroom door. When the owner of the house senses her presence, she punches him into face and kick him, which cause her towel to fall down. And both covered their eyes. And when Ady An was dressed, she and He Kaisen argued endlessly as if he was trying to kick her out of his house and she was accusing him of stealing her purse, but she persisted in her accusation and staying to his house after he accidentally hurt his waist, while they were arguing. They later developed feelings for each other after Ady An's real identity was exposed, as they also found out the man that she was supposed to marry was He Kaisen's eldest brother. And the man that she loves left her because her father offered him 10 million yuan. The Legend of Dugu. 2018. Cast: Ady An, Jeremy Sui, Hu Bingqing, Zhang Danfeng, Li Yishao, Hansen Ing. She played Dugu Banruo, the eldest daughter of the Dugu clan in the northern Zhou kingdom. Her mother died at an early age, so she has been helping her father take charge of the Dugu family. Dugu Banruo took the responsibility of being the eldest sister and mother, protecting her siblings and supporting them as her father is one of the great generals of the northern Zhou kingdom who was always in the battlefield. One day, Dugu Banruo's father was accompanied by the emperor and the emperor saw a prophecy written on a ruined wall of a temple, stating that the Dugu family will conquer the world. But as the Dugu family was not a royal family but a military family, it was then interpreted that whoever marries into the Dugu family will become the emperor. Because of this, Dugu Banruo dreams of becoming the queen to protect their family. Dugu Bamaro had a secret relationship with Yuan Hu, the nephew of the second emperor of the northern Zhou kingdom, ambitious and in love with Dugu Bamaro. The emperor of the northern Zhou kingdom felt threatened by the arrogance and domineering power of another powerful family in the kingdom, the Yuan family, and asked Dugu Bamaro's father to be his prime minister, because the emperor needs the strong support of Dugu Bamaro's father. However, the ambitious Yuan Hu learned of the emperor's plan of making Dugu Bamaro's father prime minister, so he secretly went to Dugu Bamaro's room and persuaded her to convince her father to refuse the emperor, because he does not want to fight his future father-in-law. Dugu Bamaro agrees to persuade her father, but she warns Yuan Hu not to harm her family, for she will sure that he will regret it. Dugu Bamaro's father was forced to accept the emperor's offer after the emperor begged him. One of Yuan Hu's loyal steward kidnapped Dugu Bamaro's youngest sister to threaten her father to refuse the prime minister position. Dugu Bamaro's sister escaped but nearly died in a fire, which angered Dugu Bamaro, that she resolutely broke up with Yuan Hu and instead agreed to marry the son of the emperor who had been in love with her for so long. Later, Dugu Bamaro given birth to Yuan Hu's daughter, who has an eye that changes color when feeling angry. But Dugu Bamaro did not inform Yuan Hu about their child, because she hated him for killing her father. Maritime Silk Road. Cast: Ady An, Yan Quan, Sichin Gawa, Xingyi Han, Yu Tingting, Jiang Zhui. She played Hai Lu, the adopted granddaughter of a merchant ship owner, loves to dance, proficient in medicine and a man's childhood sweetheart. A man is the grandson of the current empress, graceful, tolerant and brave, but disguise himself as an escort of the merchant ship. One day while Hai Lu and a man was traveling in the sea, they encountered a sudden tornado, and everyone evaded the danger with a man's wit, but they met the pirates of Bone Island who had been entrenched in the sea for many years. In order to avoid the pirates, a man and others drove the merchant ship into the water of the Ghost Gate Reef, known as the Place of Death, and at the critical moment when the merchant ship was lost, a small dolphin was called by the sea dew, and everyone escaped under the guidance of the dolphin and arrived at their destination. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this.